Azul. Ni hao. Jambo. How are you guys doing? Hi, 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 hi. It is Wednesday. It's that time. If you didn't know, I'm live every Wednesday and weekends. So, what's going on, y'all? Where did I drop that pen to? Hi. Stop now. Okay. Oh, you guys. I'll wait to see who's joining me. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, guys. So, yeah, it's Wednesday, so I'm going live. I'm not in the best mood right now, though. Um, obviously, like, we're not always smiling, right? And it's an interesting topic, too, like the difference between happy and content. I'm still content, right? But I'm not always like, you know, I'm not. So, yeah, I'm not in the best mood right now, unfortunately. A bit stressed out, even. But yeah, I obviously don't share all my personal stuff with you guys. But yeah, maybe in the future I will share more about stuff going on in my life, right? Maybe I'll do some vlogging in the next few days and share that at some point. Actually, I did make another vlog before, and I haven't had the time to like edit that one either and post that. So yeah, I do want to share more with you guys because like this is real life, right? Um, so obviously, like I am a very like private person too. I don't like to share everything, but at the same time, I think sharing some things will help other people too. You know, going through something similar or the same, right? Like we're never alone. Like that's something when you're younger, if you go through something, it's like you think you're alone and nobody else in the world is going through this. But like that's just not true, you know. Um, I think no matter what you're going through, there's someone else going through it too. Hello. You said shout out your friend Gabe. What's up, Gabe? Happy birthday. I'm talking about Tamazight, Chinese, and Swahili. So if you guys didn't know, I lived in China for a while, learning some Chinese and teaching English, right? I mean, obviously, I was there to just like travel and like experience the world when I was younger, right? But of course, I wanted to learn some Chinese. It's an amazing language. It's very different from English, right? This is actually the notebook I got from China when I was there, and I was like, okay, this is my like language book for learning Chinese, right? And so, obviously, when I came back from China, I was also learning about other cultures and languages. So, for a long time, I learned or acquired some Swahili for many years. And then, of course, being in Morocco, learning some Tamazight. So, yeah, so I'm talking about those three languages today. What is geography? What is it? Is it you? Is it me? Is it everybody? It's a good question. Hey, hello, Lotus. All right, so some greetings. Let's start with some greetings in Chinese. Okay. Do you guys know how to say hello in Chinese? 你好,你好. How are you? 你好吗? Now, Mandarin Chinese is a tonal language. So you must say the tones correctly, or some people might not be able to understand you. I do have to say, when I was in China, a lot of people are taught that many other languages don't have tones, right? So, like, the fact that they're taught that to kind of like, help us out too, like, is amazing. Like, um, I don't know if that's like taught in universities or something, but like, yeah. So like they understand that when foreigners, some people understand that when foreigners speak, they might not get all of the tones right. But it's really important. There are other tonal languages in the world, but yeah. So let's see. Like, are you okay? Ni hao lama? Ni hao lama? Are you okay? So ma is actually I don't know if there are more non-tonal words, but that my understanding is that the ma does not have a tone because it's a question. Like if you have ma, right? Ni hao ma, it's a question. Ni hao la ma, ni terfen la ma, right? That means it's a question. Ni terfen la ma is like, have you eaten today? Right? We would always ask that a lot when we just ran into friends on the street. Like, did you eat? It's kind of like, how are you doing? Just, are you okay? You good? Did you eat? Like, so it was an interesting cultural experience, right? And instead of saying, you know, how you doing? What's up? People right away was, have you eaten today? Wow. Okay, and then what's up? Zama shirt. Zama shirt. Hmm. Yeah, they have some different sounds for sure that we don't have in English. Okay, let me just name off some other words. Do you guys know any Chinese? If you know any, let's see if you guys know any. 非常漂亮漂亮 such a nice word. 明白在哪儿 or 在哪里树水冰朋友苹果苹果 I gotta get the tone right 普通话普通话 I think that's how the tone yeah 学校包你我爱你 That's a good one to know 我爱你 I love you so cute 我 I is love 你 is you 我喜欢你 I like you 茶 Night cha was my favorite kind of tea. What was that? Milk tea. But cha is tea, which is interesting because chai in other languages means tea. Doufu. Doufu. It's tofu, which I ordered a lot in restaurants. The hupi tofu. Oof. It's like tiger skin tofu was so good. That was my favorite there, I think. And then I ordered lots of like huluabua, which is carrots, and shutiao. I forget the tones on that one. Shutiao, I think. French fries. And huluabua is carrots. What else? Baitai, cabbage. Yeah. So like it was interesting being vegetarian. I was vegetarian at that time as well, a long time ago. And so sometimes I would ask for like, can I just get broccoli, you know, and be like, I'm vegetarian, so no meat, you know. They would still send me like a bowl of broccoli with like little pieces of meat in it, you know. I was like, so I finally learned that if I just say like, you know, no meat, like I'm a Buddhist, like I'm a monk or something, like treat me like that. It's like that, okay? Then they would understand if they spoke English and if we could understand each other. So, what's your name? Akram? Yes, Morocco. So yeah, we're gonna get to Tamazight after, let's see, in a bit, yeah. So we have some more Chinese though. Xigua. Oh, I would get a lot of xiguazhi. Xiguazhi is the watermelon juice. So xigua is watermelon. Such a fun. It has those the fourth tone 2 times in a row. Is that the fourth tone? Or the first tone? No, that's the first tone. Jeez, it's been a while. Yeah, ma. Xigua. I think that's the first tone, right? Show me the four tones of Chinese. What? No, that's not what it said. Show me the four tones of Mandarin Chinese.
Here's information from Pandanese.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's the first tone. Anyways. All right. Like a lychee. Do you guys have those? I've never seen them in Morocco, I don't think. Nor in America. But lychee, oh, so good. You could just get it on the side of the road, and as you're walking, you peel them and you pop them in your mouth. You chew on them in the pits inside. It's like a white, fleshy color. But on the outside, they kind of look like, you know, strawberries a little bit. But you have to peel the skin. Canada, Canada. 美国, America. Guangdong, Cantonese. Yeah, so Cantonese Chinese is different than Mandarin Chinese. What else? 面包, bread. I would say that one a lot too. I was still eating bread at that time. Later on, I became gluten-free, you know. But yeah, the bread was different there, man. It was not the same as bread in like America and other places. There was like this, I remember this sweet bread. It looked like a bread loaf, but it was sweet and very dense though, very dense. But I would buy it. It was a bit away from where I was living, teaching English on the island. So I stayed on the island first, but that was yummy. What else? Feng, crazy. 你疯了 means you're crazy. Ayod, loco, en la cabeza. Okay. 你疯了吗? Are you crazy? Just a good phrase. I feel like maybe that's the first phrase everybody should learn. It depends. I mean, you have to know whether like that word is like acceptable and can be funny in a language or not. I think some languages and cultures, it can be too serious maybe, and it can be insulting. So you really have to read the room, as we say. What else? Ta, wait, ta or ta? Ta, I think, is he, she, or it, which is interesting. So it's not separated. So if you say like ta, you don't know if it's a he or a she. So some languages have that, right? But we differentiate in English, he and she and it, right? So, okay, 你们 is you plural. 我们 is we or us. 他们 is they. 我喜欢 I like it. 我不喜欢 I don't like it. 米饭 rice, arroz. 对, correct, right, 对. 不对 not right, wrong. 筷子 I love that one. 筷子 chopsticks that you use to eat your food. 筷子钟 clock. 几点了 what time is it? I would say that one a lot. 谢谢 you should know that one, yeah? 谢谢 thank you 谢谢你 thanks. 我要 I want 我要一个 I want a like one of, right? 我不要 I don't want. 再见 bye. 没有 like did not, has or have not, without. Yeah, sometimes like I would say like 有没有筷子 like you have or don't have chopsticks. So like if you it's like I'm asking, do you have it or not? Like, can I have it? You know. Or maybe they would say like 有没有 mayonnaise, right? Or you know whatever. 有没有面包 or something like that. Yeah, like you want or don't want bread or something like that. 没问题 没问题 no problem. 明天 yeah, 明天 tomorrow. 明天见 see you tomorrow. 那是什么 What's that? 你说什么 What did you say? What? 什么时候 is when? 我不舒服 I don't feel well, like I'm sick, maybe. 你呢 and you. Like, 你好吗好很好你呢 How are you? I'm good. I'm very good. And you? 你吃饭了吗 Yeah. Have you eaten? 没有关系 It doesn't matter. 没有关系等一下 Just a second. 对不起 Sorry. 好 Good. Then can get. That's Tamazight. So I'm doing Chinese right now. Tamazight will be later. Swan, forget it. Never mind. 可能 maybe 可以 okay, like it's possible. 请 please 不客气 you're welcome. 是的 yes. 明天见 yeah, see you tomorrow. 小姐 miss 夫人 madam, those R's will get you tripped up for sure. 当然 of course. 什么意思 What does that mean? I would say that one a lot. 怎么了 What's wrong? 没事 Nothing. 没件事 Everything. What do you say? You are the best. 谢谢 10 minutes. Asante. Okay. There's some more. Ooh. Yeah, I forgot some of that. 现在 is now. Ahora. 不会 I can't. 住嘴 or 闭嘴 Shut up. What else? Oh, I have this funny story. I think I've told it before, but yeah. Yemarin and Yamo. What are they? I forget. They're just like crazy words. Like ogre and barbarian or something like this. Crazy words. Like we were just like reading the dictionary and just like saying weird words that we came across. It's like it's up to you. You decide, like, yeah. 我想你 I miss you. 我讨厌你 I hate you. Oh, oof. 好看 like nice, attractive. 老师 teacher. I got called that a lot since I was an English teacher. 早上好 good morning. Tifawin, right? Tifawin is in Tamazight. 早上好 is good morning in Chinese. 高兴 is happy. 请给我 please give me. I forgot how to say that, you guys. What? Nipe. Give me in Swahili. I forgot. Yumi is corn. Feiji is the airplane. One on. Good night. That's Timinsi one in Tamazight. Okay. Then let's see. Where did I jump to? So that's Chinese. There were some others, but that's not all that I know. But yeah, I kind of tried to add like as I learned, but anyways. Okay, now Swahili. Okay, and then after that is Tamazight. And I'm still learning Tamazight. And I don't, unfortunately, I don't know why, but I don't always write down the Tamazight stuff because, like, I don't know, it's a bit complicated because of the different dialects, and then I also get really confused with the sounds. If someone's not writing it, I can't quite hear the sounds. So if I don't hear the sounds, I can't, like, picture it in my head, and I don't know. I kind of feel like there's no reason for me to write it down then because I don't quite get it, you know. But yeah, still a bit confusing for me with the different dialects. And I still haven't chosen. Okay, for Swahili. So now I have to say, the Swahili that I was acquiring, right? I wasn't like book learning it, I was like acquiring it from people, right? That I was around all the time, right? So that Swahili that I know the majority of like the most of, is from DRC Congo, right? Swahili is spoken in DRC Congo, somewhat, right? I think in Burundi, maybe, but there's more of other languages there too. But it depends on maybe if you're like near the border. I think obviously you'll hear some Swahili near the borders there, like Burundi and Rwanda, but just a bit, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. But then Tanzania, I think Tanzania, however you want to say it, I think that gets the label of like kind of being the most original, like maybe not as influenced with other languages. I'm not sure. That's what people have told me. And then Kenya, and then Uganda, and probably a little bit in some other countries as well. But hello, Mohammed. All right, so Swahili. So Jambo, hello, Jambo. Maybe you've heard that in movies or songs, right? It's pretty well known. And then Habari or Habari Gani, how are you? Muzuri, Muzuri sana, right? Muzuri is good. Muzuri sana, very good. Sana is very, right? Vipi, what's up? Usually the response, I don't quite still understand the exact meanings, but if somebody says Vipi, you say Poa. I don't know. And like Sasa, I think is a greeting, but also means now. Again, a bit of a different, depends on the country. Okay. Pole. Yeah, pole, sorry. Pole sana, very sorry. Pole pole, slowly. What did you say, Mohammed? By the way, you are a nice and funny person. Oh, well, thank you. Asante. Tenmer. Tricia. Man, you know, when you have different languages rolling around in your head, you feel a little bit ahayod. Okay. Penda is love. Nakupenda, I love you. All right. Amani is peace, which sounds a bit similar, I think, in Arabic. No, I don't remember what it is in Arabic, but like, I know that Swahili does have some Arabic influence, like dunya. They say dunya for world, and I know that's the same in Arabic, yeah? Umoja, I like that one. Umoja is unity. Ulimwengu, because I asked someone, like, how do you say universe? Because I love the word universe, you know? Ulimwengu. Mwalimu, again, I think a bit similar in Arabic. That's teacher. Chakula. I forgot that word. How can I forget? Food. Chakula. Kula is eat. Mrembo. Beautiful. Na mimi pia. Me too. Mtoto. It's like child, baby, yeah? Mke? I think is it mke or mke? I think it's mke. Mke. Mke? Mke? His wife. Mume is okay. Nipe. Yeah, excuse me. I was right. Okay. Kamata. Take. Give and take, right? Important words. Utanguka. Utanguka. Like you're going to fall. And the reason I know that is because there was a baby in the house, you know? So they kept saying like, Utanguka. Ooh is like you, I think, right? Utanguka, you're gonna fall. Maziwa is milk. And now again, this is different depending on the country, I think. Uko Musazi. You're crazy, right? Musazi. In the Congo DRC. But in Kenya, I think it was Wazimu. Interesting. Una pendeza. You look great. Kesho, tomorrow. Leo, today. Jana, yesterday. Kwanza, first. Siwezi, I can't. Sisiki, sisiki, I don't understand. Unasikia, you understand? Unajua, you know? Matatu, those mini buses. Hey, matatu. Kijana, it's like youth? I don't know exactly. Pamoja, together. Rafiki, friend. Rafiki, is that similar to friend in Arabic or not? I don't know. Kitabu is book in Swahili, but it's the same, or kitab in Arabic, right? They definitely have some influence. And I don't know if someone maybe from Tanzania would know like the original, maybe. But this is what I was taught, or that's what they use in this house. So asante, thank you. Apana, no. No. Ndio, yes. Kwandi, bye. I did not hear that a lot though. Or never. I don't know. You know, some words like there is like an official translation, but it's not. You never hear it. It's interesting because I had a post that explained the word azul. I have heard people say it to each other, like Tamazight speaking people say azul to each other here in Morocco. But it's not a lot. It's definitely not a lot, and it probably depends on the region or where you're at. But someone had commented on that post saying, like, I never have heard that said. You know, they were also a foreigner. But so that's interesting, yeah. But yeah, I've definitely heard it to each other. Okay, what else? Tutaonana badai. See you later. Karibu. Welcome. What is that? Oh, Sangapi. What time is it? Hakuna. Nothing. Excuse me. Gari is car. Again, that sounds very similar to English, though, so I wonder if there's a more original, excuse me, word. Like, and then there's blanket, blanketi, right? It's too similar. Ice cream is ice creamu. My name is Ninaitwa, or Jina langu. Ninini. What is it? Ninani. Who is it? Nini is what? Nani is who? Maji is water. But in other countries, mai. Actually, just like Nakuya and Nakuja, there's a slight difference in the words with the J and the Y sound different countries. Moto is like fire or power. Oh, what is it? Wali? I think is rice. Wow. What is that? Mariagi or maharagwe? Two different variations. It might depend on where you're from. Beans. Simu is phone. Do I have some more? Okay. Habari za asubuhi. Good morning. Usiku mwema. Good night. Kitanda is bed. Bafu. Is it bafu? Is bathroom? Maybe. Sipendi. I don't like. Sana very much. Wapi. I would say that a lot. Where? Kwa nini. And kwa sababu. Yeah. Kwa nini is why. Kwa sababu is because. Apa is here. Kiswahili is Swahili. Kiingereza is English. Sema is say or speak. Ninasema Kiswahili kidogo tu. That means I speak a little Swahili only, little only. Like I speak Swahili only a little. Yeah. Wewe, you. Me. Cheza, dance or play. Subiri kidogo. Wait a minute. I like that one. Subiri kidogo. Wait a minute. Chunga. Chunga. Wait. I remember funga too. Close or shut or sometimes shut up. Like if you want to shut the door, funga. Funga. Up. Close it there. Yeah? Acha. Stop. Achafujo. Ah, yeah, achafujo. Be quiet. A little bit nicer way to say shut up, right? Tafadali is please, which I actually never heard that one before being used. I don't know. A lot of languages outside of English, I've realized, yeah, they don't have a lot of like the niceties or polite things, or it's just in a different way. Maybe it's not in the words, but it's in the way, perhaps. Let me know your opinion on it. Samahani, like sorry, excuse me, pardon. Again, never heard that one. But again, it's like, with friends and family, right? Because that was my experience, right? In a house with a family, right? And friends, you're less likely to say those things, those polite things too. So that might be an explanation. Weza, Ken, what is that? Kiatu, shoe, I think. Is that right? Kiatu. Okay, that was Swahili. Have you guys known any of these languages yet? Chinese or Swahili? Yes, no, no, yes. Okay, now I'm gonna do Tamazight. Tamazight. Okay, so if you don't know as well, I guess, yeah, I explained where Swahili is spoken. Chinese, Mandarin Chinese, so that was Mandarin Chinese, is, definitely spoken in China, but of course, Taiwan, I think Singapore, let me see. Where is Chinese Mandarin mostly spoken? Yeah, China, Taiwan. So Mandarin Chinese is a widely spoken language in China and Taiwan, but is also commonly spoken in other areas of Asia, such as Singapore, Malaysia, and Indonesia. Ah, yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. So good to know where these languages are spoken. Okay, so Tamazight is I would call it like the indigenous language family of North Africa because there are different dialects of Tamazight. Yeah, that's just how I explain it in English, But in Morocco, which is where I am, there are three main dialects. So Tasusit, Tarifit, and Tashlahit. I know a lot of people don't like that word though, Tashlahit, but what's another way you can call it? I forget. Is it Atlas? Like, I don't remember, but that's what people refer to it as, but it's kind of like that situation where a lot of people say it's derogatory. Just like the word Berber, right? But a lot of people still use it, even people who are Amazigh. But yeah, my best understanding that you don't want to use those words, but I need to find the replacement for that word. But again, less people know. Actually, I'd say very few people have told me the history of the word itself, Tashlahit, and why it's derogatory and not it doesn't explain like what it is exactly. Or, I don't know. It's complicated, but yeah, I need to figure out the alternate for that. But that is still a word used here. I've never heard another word being used except like in comments, where people explain a bit more. So yeah. Anyways, okay, so, but yeah, then across North Africa, different dialects are spoken in Tamazight. So, Algeria is the Kabyle dialect. Is there more in Algeria? I'm not sure, but that's the one I know about. And then I know Tamashek. I know there's different ways to say that one as well, but that's from the Tuareg, Tamazight of Tuareg. And then there are different dialects. Yeah, spoken in, let's see, is it Mali, Mauritania, Burkina Faso? Some of these have a little, right? Tunisia, Libya, a bit of Egypt, and Canary Islands. Tell me if I missed any, but yeah, so that's why it's good to say like north. Okay, reconnecting. All right. I think we're still good. Connection. Okay, so to say hello, Azul. Azul. Manikintigit, how are you? Or Mantanit, depending on which region or like area, which dialect you speak. A lot of people say labas, right? And I know like there's Tifajish and Fajish. 10 minutes. Thank you. Matskiart. What are you doing? A lot of people just say walu. I know like eat is tish and su is drink. What else? Did you eat anything? Is tijit? Kera? I need help with the pronunciation. And like the way I write it or it's written, sometimes just some of those vowels are like really not verbalized or not verbalized much. Yeah, and this is interesting. I haven't looked at this for a little. Recognize it as Arabic, you know. So that's the problem, right? Some words have been replaced by Arabic, but like if you go more out in the villages, people still know some of the original words, right? They might not use them necessarily, like I said, because they've been replaced, but some people might still use trying to preserve their language, right? Okay. What is it? Arcumtieri. I love you for female. Arcateri. It's for male. Behera, very much. Timinsiwen. Good. Adud. It's like come here, right? Kashum. Come in. Yansin krag kos mostri sa tam sa mra is 1 through 10, right? Let me see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yan, sin, krad, trisa, tem, ta, mra, right? Okay. 1 through 10. Manitrit, where are you going? Tifalin, good morning. Ifulki. I feel like we say that a lot. Means beautiful, right? Tafuk. It's the moon. Yeah, I haven't even written some of these down. But I just remembered because I saw the sun. What else? I use like good job or good. Tamashut or mosh. Right, tamashut. That's the way I learned it, but some dialects is tamosha or some variations, right? So that's female cat, and mosh, male cat. Oho is no. So funny. Oho, no. And I guess yeah is yes. Is there another variation? I don't know. I feel like I hear oho a lot, but I feel like everybody uses that here in Morocco too. It's funny because yeah, in American culture, if we say like mm-hmm or uh-huh, it means yes, you know, but it sounds a little similar to like oh, a little bit, right? Because if we say like no, it's one syllable, but no, but sometimes we say mm-mm, mm-mm, that means no. Mm-mm. Like, do you want some ice cream? Mm-mm. Are you good? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hi. So yeah. Mm-mm is no. Mm-hmm is yes in American culture, right? So those are like the unspoken, right? Those are not words. Yeah, and then here I was writing the alphabet in Tifina, right? And I still need to practice that. Yeah, some of the sounds that we don't have in English. But yeah, I love obviously the Tifina because it's ancient, it's amazing, it's beautiful, it's ifulki, ifulki Tifina. So yeah, here we can see azul. Gosh, can I see that? What is that? Labas, which, yeah, I know a lot of people don't use that one because I think it's Arabic. Tanmert, thank you. I use, good. Tamazight, the language. Let's see, Ashkid, like come. Amazigh, Afghan, Akal, Awal, Timinsiben. Nice, okay. Where am I from? I'm from the United States of America, but I'm in Morocco. Okay, and then here I wrote the numbers. Yan, Sin, Krad, Kos, Smos, Sris, Sa, Tem, Tsa, Mrao. I don't know how my pronunciation is, but yeah, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yan, Sin, Krad, Kos, Smos, Sris, Sa, Tem, Tsa, Mrao. So I have those like locked down, but I need to learn more readily after that. You know what I mean? I need to practice them. Zahra from India. Nice to meet you. What languages do you speak? Let's see. Do I have any more? I think that might be the end. For now. I need to add more. I know more Tamazight words than that for sure. But yeah, I need to continue using this book. What languages do you guys speak? So in India, maybe you speak Hindi, Tamil, Telugu, Kannada. I don't know how to say that one exactly. Punjabi, is that the name of the language as well as the culture? Hindi and English, nice. Very cool. Yeah, I don't know if I know actually any Hindi. Some friends were teaching me some Tamil and Telugu before, but I actually don't know if I know any Hindi. I must know some maybe in the back of my mind from some songs or something, you know? I don't know. Yeah, I love languages so much. If you guys didn't see my last live, it was me singing in different languages. I love to sing, so it's nice to be able to incorporate singing and languages. So, yeah. So this live was all about these three languages, right? Tamazight, Swahili, and Chinese. And just, yeah, my book throughout the years that I got in China. I started in China. I need to use it more, but I brought it with me, you know. So yeah, this is a little bit more like laid back, you know. I'm just inside. I'm not out and about. I know that one live was really crazy with the fighting and random crazy people. Too many ahyods. Are you from Hyderabad? Dakani? Dakani? You said I speak Aramaic and Latin. Nice. Very cool. Let me look up Dakani. I don't think I've heard of that one. Show me Dakani language from Hyderabad, India. not gonna understand Dakani in English. It said, show me Dakani. Come on, English. Be international. Let's see. DH, right? No, DA. Okay, DAK, KH, yes? ANI, okay. Why is it just showing me videos? What language is spoken in Hyderabad? Okay. Oh, the language that Hyderabadis speak, or commonly known as Hyderabadi, Urdu, Hindi, is actually Dakhni, or Dakhani, I don't know. People actually don't know about it due to lack of awareness. Wow. Dakhni has had its own evolution in the Deccan. What's Deccan? It's capitalized, I don't know. And hence, it is a product of the Deccan. What's it looks like Deccan, but I'm assuming Deccan. What's Deccan? Oh, interesting. Oh, you're making jokes. So you don't speak Aramaic and Latin. So you speak Arabic, Moroccan Darija, English, French, Tamazight, Imik, a little. Oh, I need to add that to my notebook. Hello. I want to learn either Spanish or Mandarin or German or Dutch. Nice. Aramaic was the language of Jesus. Yeah, no, definitely. I've heard of. That's why I was like, oh, wait a minute now. Of course. Yeah, no, I've heard of it before for sure. Let's see. So, how do you say it? ¿Tú hables español? You speak Spanish? Yo hablo español un poco, poquito. Tamazight. Which dialect do you speak of Tamazight? You don't know any Spanish? Okay, cool. Yeah, Spanish is cool. I think it's probably a bit easy to learn, right? If you know English and French. Eh? Do you want to learn some words? Yeah, sure. Of the Dakhni. I'm gonna definitely research that for sure. Riffian. Yeah, I think that's the one dialect that I know less of, just because I'm not usually up in the north, you know. But that's cool. I know the one video I did. What was it? Akrab. He was so sweet. The one shopkeeper. I asked him, like, can you teach me some Tamazight? You know, if you haven't seen some of those shorts or reels anywhere on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook or TikTok, you know, I go around asking strangers, you know, can you teach me one word in Tamazight? Right? Or a phrase? And so, yeah, he taught me Akrab. You said, are you doing this for a thesis or academic purposes? No, neither. None of the above. Just because I'm human and I like people. Right? Dunia ni nchi moja. The world is one country, one planet, you know? Okay. I'm not sure how to pronounce those sounds. So I will definitely look them up. If you guys don't follow me, subscribe, and like come back to my lives, and maybe I can do a live about some Indian languages. I know I went over some of the stuff that I had already learned from Tamil and Telugu, but yeah. What did you say? The only good upside of this, of what? Is if the language is niche and you go there as a tourist speaking their language and you would break cultural barrier. They would be so surprised and happy. Yeah, I think it's just respectful, right? So during the call to the vid, I I was interviewing people like on my YouTube channel, right? And asking them, to teach me some of the language. So like that series was called, learning a little bit of every language on the planet. So yeah, I think it's just a way to be respectful. And yeah, obviously I don't think anybody can learn every language of the planet fluently, right? It's just probably too much for our brains. But at least I think we can learn a little bit of every language. We might not remember all the time, but like you said, like if we're visiting a country, you can at least know how to say hello, how are you? Good, thank you. Like the basic words, right? You said sorry, but may I know your name? Yes, it's Tricia. Just like my name says. But it's Tricia with the Truth, the channel name. And everywhere on social media, right? Instagram, TikTok. On Facebook, it's Tricia Truth again. But my first name is Tricia. What did you say? I believe there are some who did. Extreme polyglots. You think they learned fluently, every language on the planet? I don't know. I'm talking about also like, I don't know. It's difficult because even with like Tamazight, right? All the dialects. Some people say like, oh, some of them are too different. They should be called their own language, right? So yeah, I don't know what all of the languages, dialects are referred to as, but yeah, I'm speaking about like even the smaller local languages. Like for example, when I was in China, right? The main language is Mandarin Chinese, of course. But like when I was on the island, the local people were not speaking Mandarin. I mean, they would maybe in like the market, but that was not the language that they were speaking, like to their family and stuff. Well, thank you, Zahra. Am I saying it right? Zara or Zahra? Or is it Fatima? Or both? Just the major ones. Okay, yeah. That would make more sense to me. And I think maybe be a bit more easier, right? Because like um, some of them are so similar, right? Like Spanish, Italian, maybe. I know I went to Mexico with some friends from Italy. Um, they're American, but they still speak Sicilian, which is, I guess, known as a dialect of Italian. But they pretty much could understand each other, Spanish and Italian or Sicilian, right? Pretty much, so it's interesting. There are some people who are extremely talented or have convenient conditions or passion for this one purpose. Yeah, no, for sure. What did you say? Did you mean to say Mandarin Chinese? What's the time now in Morocco? It's 12:19. What's the time there? Yeah, of course with Chinese, there's Mandarin and Cantonese. But, oh, did you mean Han? You said, wait, what? You're in Morocco? Yeah, I am. So yeah, some of you guys find me just because I'm live, and some of you all like to see people live, which I do the same thing, right? On YouTube and TikTok, right? I just kind of scroll to see people live. But yeah, so if you haven't seen my channel, you might not know that yes, I am in Morocco. I am a foreigner, I'm not Moroccan, yeah. That's funny. Wow, Zahra is 4:49. Girl, why are you awake? Did you wake up or are you still awake? either really late or really early. You're still awake, girl. I feel you. I feel you. I do that a lot. What is your name? Grizugs. Grizugs. I don't know what the what is that. But whatever your name is, you said, I bet Fatima also Moroccan. I don't know. She said she's in India. Fatima, are you originally from India or what did you say? If so, this is reverse immigration. Moroccans are abroad and foreigners settle in Morocco. My name is Breda. Wait, are you the Rida that I see sometimes? Or are you a different person with a similar name? Yeah, Zahara, she's from India. So she's not Moroccan. But wait, so where are you at, Grizugs? Where are you at right now? But you're Moroccan, right? You said you're Rifian, right? But oh, okay, yeah, you're in Rabat. Cool. What are you studying? Software engineering. Nice. Very cool. Well, I think I'm gonna let you guys go. Should I wait the 3 minutes until it's 1 hour? It's so interesting. This live is longer. Zahra, you said, what do you do for a living? I'm a teacher. A lot of people guess that. Even if they don't see me, working with languages, like I'm just very like meticulous. There's a great English word for you guys if you don't know it. I'm very detail oriented. I like patterns, I sing. So there's patterns in music and in languages. Yeah. Thank you for this sub. You cool too. Appreciate you. Yeah, Zahara, I'm a teacher. What do you do? Are you working, studying? Yeah, obviously I'm a teacher, but also, social media is my side hustle. So yeah, I definitely appreciate the subs. Trying to get to 10,000 by the end of the year. I think I can do it, but I gotta stay consistent. I'm still editing my next video. God help me. But like I said in the beginning, if you guys didn't see that, it's a bit stressful right now. I don't share everything, all of my life details. So yeah, it's a bit stressful right now. But you're studying. Oh, cool. What are you studying? Is that why you're up late? Hitting the books, as we say, or just procrastinating? I feel like when I was a student, I was the best procrastinator. That might be hard to believe. I don't know, but like, I don't know. I'm just someone who is like, give me the easiest solution. Like, let's do the smartest thing and save time and not just waste time doing all this like silly stuff. What are you studying, Zahra? She's over here apologizing. Girl, don't apologize. You're good. Yeah, me and my brother always stayed up late. Even my mom would do that too. Just kind of our style, night owls, as we say. I know some people are early birds, but yeah, definitely a lot of night owls going on in my family. What does that say? College. Okay. Does that means different things in different countries, but does that mean you're doing like general education first, maybe before you go to university or something like that. It's interesting in America, if you say college or university, it's the same thing. It's the same word, right? Because how can I explain it? Um, there are some liberal arts colleges, and you can go there for 4 years and get your bachelor's degree. Some, of course, offer a master's degree for 2 more years, and some other degrees too, maybe, if you want to do more. And then there are also universities which offer 4 years, bachelor's, master's, PhD, right, doctorate. Okay, you're at university, like a 4 year. I don't know. We would say a 4 year college. Yeah. I know it's confusing. Then there's also something that we say community college. So that's a differentiation, right? College and university, we interchange those words to mean the same thing, right? But now if you say community college, that's a different thing. That means it's 2 years only. That means you get your associate's degree. That's what that's called. So a little bit different. But I know it gets confusing. I even know like one college, it was a small college, liberal arts college. Try saying that quickly. Liberal arts, liberal arts, liberal arts. But yeah, I know they like changed their name from blah 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 college to blah 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 university because they knew that they're trying to get international students. So like they knew that there's a little bit of a language difference or language barrier, so they changed their name. So it's interesting. Is that so? Should I call you teacher? I know it's so funny. Again, different culture. In the United States, like I've noticed that a lot of my students, or I call them students because they follow my English group on Facebook. It's English with Teacher Tricia, if you want to go find me there. But my students there, I noticed they call me teacher. But like in America, outside of like a school, people don't call me teacher. Do you know what I mean? It's my profession, it's my career, but like people don't call me that. But I noticed in other cultures, it's just like a show of respect because like you took the time, to get that education to be a teacher, and like it's a respectful, very respectful job, to teach others. And so like, yeah, I noticed that oftentimes people will call me teacher outside of like schools, any school, and I'm just like, oh, thank you. So, I don't mind, but it's not necessary at the same time. I think I'm going to be your favorite student. Oh, you're so cute. So funny. Are you a good student? However you do it, right? However you do it, right? There's different strategies, right? A lot of people spend so much time studying, but like I said, there are ways to be strategic, right? Like I was always a good student because I could listen in school, I could listen in my class, listen to the lecture, and basically remember everything. I would also take notes though, especially like details, dates, names, that kind of thing if I don't remember that. But in general, yeah, I would just remember everything. So I'm just like, I'm always like, be strategic, you know? Don't stress yourself out. Sure, it's nice if you can go to an amazing school, if you have a lot of money, if you have a lot of connections. Sure, it's great to get a, 4.0 GPA, but it's like at the end of it all, is it really gonna make you happy? Is it really gonna change your life? I don't know. It's a good debate. Oh, you're in the like top percentile of your class? Girl, go ahead. Oh, that's so great. So amazing. How do you for your strategy, how do you maybe you could help some other people watching but not saying anything. How do you stay at the top of your class? What strategies do you use? You know, do you like to take a lot of notes? Do you highlight a lot? Do you do note cards? Do you memorize things? You know, memorizing things will help you like very short term, right? It's kind of fun if you like making like rhymes or mnemonics, right? Or songs. You know, make it fun. In 10th, I got 98%. Hey! Snaps for you. It's amazing. Aw, great job. But yeah, what do you have any suggestions for other people in how to get that, how to achieve it, how to maintain it? What would you tell people? I guess maybe what type of movie you like. Actually, my favorite is science fiction. Aliens, peaceful aliens, peaceful aliens. You know, exploring space. It's amazing. Like, who wouldn't be intrigued by the unknown out there? Like, discovering planets, galaxies, the universe. You like motivational movies. Nice. Very cool. Yeah. Inspirational movies for sure. The ones that hype you up. Hype you up. So important, right? To be inspired, to have purpose, to have meaning. For sure. So, well, we're past the hour mark now. Based on real life stories. Oh, cool. Very cool. I like to see those too. I go down the rabbit hole of watching people's life stories based on like genetics lately. Or I mean, I kind of like get in these ups and downs of the rabbit holes. But I love to watch people learn about like where they're from and like maybe they didn't know who some of their family members were, but with genetics and research, they find out something new and exciting or concerning, you know. But yeah, that's always interesting. Obviously, I watch a lot of YouTube and like I love to watch people like the character. I watch things for like the characters, right? People are interesting. Yeah. What's in your hand? This is the book that I was looking. This was the topic for today, which we finished. But this was my Chinese. I got it in China, but it's like my language. Can you guys see that? It's a little bit blurry for me. What if I try to focus it? Oh, can you guys see that? Can you guys read cursive? It says notebook, but actually, I don't know how to say that in Chinese. Wait, let me Google Translate. Okay, give me a second. Oh, that's another subject. It just made me think about when I said oyo. Because like in China, if I stub my toe or like tripped, made a mistake, ayah, ayah. Right? I don't even remember how to say that stuff in English or like how to verbalize those things. Excuse me. Can I switch this? Okay. Notebook.
笔记本
Is that the same? Wait, maybe that's not the simplified kind. Give me a second. What did you say? Please come to India. I know, I would love to. At some point. I'm actually a vegetarian, so like I really think I would enjoy it, right? With the food, because I believe India has the highest percentage of vegetarians, and it would be really easy for me to find food. It's really hard for me to find food here in Morocco. Let me find traditional Chinese. Where is it? Yeah, because these characters they look a little bit more complicated. Oh, but that's different too. Some things don't translate perfectly, you know? Well, that's another thing too. In China, like, it's so funny. Some of like the signs, like they try to translate the signs from Chinese to English, and sometimes it was like, what? I didn't bring that with. I don't have that with me. That notebook is in America, but I wrote, like, I journaled every day for the first 3 months I was there. And yeah, I remember writing down, like, what is with these translations? It's so weird. Mind you, wait, let me see. I was going to say that was the first country after Canada, but that's not true. Let's see. I went to Canada when I was younger, like I was a child with my family. But then I went to like Europe, kind of like the Germany, Switzerland, Austria area when I was like 14, just to visit with my going with my family. So after that, a few years after that, that's when I went to China. So anyways, it was like the third country I think I went to. So and that was definitely the first experience I had with like, yeah, such a different language too, where the translations were like very bizarre, you know, if you guys have ever seen that on social media. What's that? 7 monuments? Oh. Is it the 7 wonders of the world? Which one is that though? Let me see. Show me the 7 wonders of the world.
Here is information from Wikipedia.
Girl, okay. I don't think I've heard of that one though. We have 7 wonders of the ancient world. We have Great Pyramid of Giza in Egypt, of course. Colossus of Rhodes. Hanging Gardens of Babylon. Lighthouse of Alexandria. Mausoleum of Halicarnassus. Statue of Zeus at Olympia. Temple of Artemis. Oh. So maybe it's not one of the 7, but I think is there another category of like the 10? Here, let me see. Is there a wonder of the world in India? This is Taj Mahal. Okay, wait. Maybe there's a not of the world, but the whole of India. Maybe that's what it is. Like the 8 wonders of India. Okay, let me see. The Sun Temple. Wait, why is it number 8? Why is it starting with number 8? No, okay. Oh no. Wait, okay, let's see if I can read this one. Okay, the wonders of India are special for a variety of reasons, therefore making them stand out as unique and remarkable. Okay, these are like just saying why they're amazing. Okay, so now we have top 10 wonders of India. Okay, so the Taj Mahal in Agra. Number 2, wonder of India, Meenakshi Temple, Madurai. Ooh, that looks cool. Number 3, wonder of India, Qutub Minar, Delhi. Cool. Number 4, wonder of India, India Gate, Delhi. Number 5, wonder of India, the Khajuraho temples, Madhya Pradesh. Number 6, wonder of India. I'm trying to figure out which way do I pronounce it. Mysore Palace, Karnataka. Number 7, Wonder of India, Jantar Mantar, Jaipur. Number 8, Wonder of India, the Sun Temple, Konark. Number 9, Wonder of India, that looked like Atlanta, but it's not. Ajanta, the Ajanta and Ellora caves, Maharashtra. Number 10, Wonder of India, Gol Gumbaz, Karnataka. Is it one of those? Those are the ones I see. Let's see, how do you? It sounds like somebody's name, too. Is that someone's name? Ah, it's in Hyderabad, though. The Chaminar, literally, 4 minarets. Ah. Oh, Charminar. Charminar? Cool. Oh, wow. Constructed in 1591. Very cool. So Hyderabad. Very cool. Awesome. Well, thank you guys. Thank you for being here. And yeah, this was my notebook from China from many years ago. Gosh, the fact that I still have it and I'm carrying it with me. And so in here, so if you didn't see the whole thing, is Chinese, Swahili, Tamazight. I don't have Spanish in here because I learned some Spanish when I was like a teenager in school. But that's another language that I know more of. The languages that I know like the most of, I'm not fluent though, unfortunately, but the languages I know most of is Swahili, Spanish, and Chinese. Obviously, I'm learning a lot more in Tamazight too, but it's probably not quite up there with the other languages yet, so hopefully. Yeah, no worries. I had a nice meeting you. Thank you for telling us more about your country and culture and languages. And thank you everyone for joining me here. So let's see, when I go live on the weekends, I think I'll be in another place, so definitely catch me then. If you didn't see my last live, that's when I was singing in different languages. But yes, I go live every Wednesday and weekends. So Wednesday, obviously, sometime in Wednesday, on Wednesday, in the evening normally. And then weekends could be Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. It's a bit more flexible for me because I'm doing different things sometimes on the weekends. But yeah, definitely check out my other videos so far on my channel. Subscribe if you haven't. My next video, I hope to get it up before I travel a bit. I hope, inshallah. We'll see what happens. All right, inshallah, Zahra, take care. Go to sleep, girl. Go to sleep. Yeah, I think I'm gonna eat something and drink some tea, a Thai. Well, I made the tea. It's chamomile with honey. Love herbal tea with honey. So good. So have a good night or day wherever you guys are at. Take care. See you next time. Bye.